Hello, Dex. Finally, we meet. I hope you'll forgive me for not getting up and shaking your hand. Alas, behold the mighty Raycast.
I'd pity you if I wasn't so pissed right now. This is your Raycast?
Dare I say, in the flesh. Or, as they know me here, Subject Zero.
Why did you set me up? Why bring me here? Are these clones of me?
Some truths cannot be told. They must be faced. You had to see them, see me with your own eyes. And I knew too that they would not want you dead. Not before your intervention at Redwood Watts, and certainly not after. They would bring you here, to me.
Decker died because of your lies, your manipulation. Told me they wanted to kill me. Lies, manipulation from the beginning.
I did warn you to come alone. I apologize for not anticipating Decker's loyalty to you. I regret his loss, and yours.
Are these clones of me?
Consciousness circles about the self. Your mistake is a natural one. These clones were not created in your image, Dex. You and I are simply one of them, one of hundreds, all created in the image of one other, the mastermind behind all of this, the head of the complex, a woman they call the Crow.
So, me, a clone? The hell are you talking about? I have memories. I wasn't made here, which would have been implanted, so a clone?
Look at the others here, Dex. It's no struggle to comprehend, just a struggle to accept. You were created here. You are an artificial. Your mind was infused with Kether's seed, just like us all. You're an avatar of Kether, just like us all. Let me help you believe me. Dex, you went to a party with other children when you were 5. In the swimming pool, you upset a boy after pushing him off an inflatable toy. He hit you. You hit him harder. He left the toy to you.
How did you...
I see that memory implanted every day, Dex, or variations of it. An array of narratives for an array of affectations. Socialization, personality shaping. That one for self-protection instincts. I'm sorry, Dex, but what you believe is your childhood. It never really happened to you.
It's too much. I can't take all this in.
You must.
Who is this crow woman?
Alas, we cross the fence of knowledge into the mists of speculation. The only certainty I possess is that the Crow is evil. Ruling an organizational network as insidious as the complex, permitting this. Domination, control, power. Vileness such as this always stems from the vileness of one. The Crow is real. The Crow is living. But who she is or where, I cannot say. For the moment, I cannot say.
But why? Why is the complex doing this? This cloning?
For as long as humankind could choose to connect to cyberspace, it could also choose not to. This choice meant freedom, and it meant that Kether could only ever observe humankind, never fully control it. And yet, if the complex create humans who are forever connected, we clones, at least those of us like you who can live among humans, breed with them. We are humanity's next step. But when the complex control Kether, it will be a step into chains.
Oh, so they're trying to make perfect hybrids. This is making my head hurt. What about the GSV-2? Why did the complex need it? I'm betting it was all to test me.
Does, Dex. They still need the GSV-2, and I fear your work, our work, to sabotage the system has only delayed what must surely one day still happen. When the complex activate GSV-2, they will control Kether, just as they always plan to do.
Oh.
Not only will they see everything, they will have the means to control every clone. And in the dawn of the post-human, that means every one.
That is a lot to take in. So the GSV-2 is what will take control of Kether and finally beat it out of its stalemate.
That I can understand. If you have more questions, ask, but we are running short of time. Once they find you have escaped...
How did you end up here like this?
There is no end distinct from my beginning. I was created here, just like you. But created when their techniques were crude. You are an incarnation of their successes, I of their failures. My generation never left these halls, and I alone was kept alive within them to be probed, injected, vivisected.
God.
I could never tell them how much I felt during the operations. Risk losing what I cannot lose. My freedom.
So they don't know he's more than a writhing mass.
While many others died, I was kept alive. My neurochemical activity was a source of curiosity, a subject for tests, a live benchmark, if you will. I do not know who was the luckier, myself or my siblings whom they let die.
So you never left this room?
Oh, but I have traveled everywhere. When only your mind is free to wander, you find every freedom you can. My brain was connected to cyberspace the instant I was born. That is my only world, my only real world.
Well, what's your plan now? How do I get out of here?
We need to put an end to all of this, Dex. This research cannot be allowed to continue. Too much wrong. Too much power. These abominations cannot be allowed to live.
First you tell me that I am a we and that I should kill them, and then that.
Dex, we are built to be controlled. We may feel like we are human, but even that sense is implanted. Our very consciousness is artificial.
But we have free will. I've made choices. It was my choices that led me here.
Is it so hard to imagine that when Kether falls to the complex, you will continue to think that way, even as you continue to be controlled? Dex, there are no choices in the future they are creating. Our very existence is a danger to humanity. When Kether is taken, we will be too controllable, as will all our future generations. Now the clones you saw on your way here are not even conscious, not alive yet. They are still being manufactured. You would not be killing. You would be resisting. This is what needs to be done. You must access the mainframe, and from there disable the clone's life support system. This will trigger an emergency state across the whole facility, unlocking the submarine pods and giving you your escape. It is right. You, I, and a handful of others will be all that remains of their research.
Won't it kill you too?
My life support functions are on an entirely different network. I shall continue.
So he's going to stay down here when the rest of the place goes under, I guess. Not really comfortable doing this.
Let me make your choice more simple. The submarine pods are your sole means of escape. They cannot be unlocked any other way. Not only is it the right thing to do, Dex, it is the only. Now, in order to reach the mainframe, you'll have to hack into the Overseer's computer. A man called Hammond. I believe you've met him. You must make sure he does not escape. If we bring him to justice, bring him and his work before the eyes of the world, make him confess, show everyone what he has been doing here, the complex will lose their grip on the world. Their mask of lies will at last fall. Hammond, he is the key to ending this sickness. Now, go back to the main elevator. I'll enable access to the upper floors. Good luck, Dex.
Ah, that's why it sent me down, back down. Because I wasn't supposed to be able to get up to places like that. Oh. Door's here. Well. Oh, I just realized this is all filled with gas. Didn't even notice that. Being in there would have killed me. And now I can't high jump anymore. That's a weird... I want to say glitch? Oh, I got that one again, too. Hey, it worked! That's a neat one. One that shouldn't happen, but neat nonetheless. Ooh, this guy was just out for me. Oh. No, no, rolling for you. Haha! Got the level up. Again, endurance would be nice, but we gotta go for that power melee. 10,000 XP for the next one. Now I hit even harder than before. Oh, now I can control where I go. Okay. Oh, this is my cell block. I started up here. Well, let's go down. I do need to go up. So you can't run out. Drop yourself into oblivion. Oh, come on. That door doesn't even open. Ooh, big guy. Lots of big guys. There's a worm right here. Bad time for my mouse to decide to disconnect. Oh, 41 damage on that last one? I don't suppose I can go into any... Oh, I can. It's in here. Who are you? Taking your food. Ooh, am I gonna get side quests in here? I'm still getting junk. Maybe there's more after this. What do I want? Alright. Hello.
You? You're one of the clones.
Haven't you been busy?
Hang on, you're not the one who blew up GSV-2, are you?
The very same. No prizes for guessing what I'm here to do now.
Haven't you been busy? Now, it might not seem like it with me here, working their labs. But trust me, we're on the same side. I'm not here by choice. If you're standing up to the complex, I can help you. And I would ask you to help me.
This is a nice change. Usually I have to work you guys before you turn.
An introduction is in order. My name's Ian.
Ian? As in Ellie's Ian?
You know Ellie? Oh, of course you do. Your escapades at Redwood Watts. Is she alright? My jailers didn't grant my last request for footage. They said the video from her lab was corrupt. But when I heard of your intervention there, I feared the worst.
She's alright. She's one of the worms that turned.
I'm glad.
How come they didn't kill you? What are you doing here?
Oh, trust me. For a long time I wished they had. They wanted to silence me, but they needed my work. Instead of killing me, like so many others, they staged my death. Made it that nobody would come looking for me. My family? They moved on. It was for the best. There was nothing else they could have done.
Fought tooth and nail to resist your incarceration, right? Hang on a minute, your body was found. How'd they fake that? In a cloning facility. So many lives ruined. Tell me, I fought tooth and nail.
Have you seen what happens to scientists when they try to fight? To anyone who fights the complex.
Well,
I got snatched off the street, shipped here and locked up, okay? And I did resist. I refused to work, to do anything. For weeks, months. Each time I said no, they just left me. Alone. And then they asked again.
Isolation treatment.
Have you ever been shut away? Completely alone? For 3 months?
Almost.
No communication. I begged them to kill me, or let me... And that's when I capitulated. They offered to show me glimpses, videos of my family, my children, the outside world, even of Ellie at work. You must understand, I was broken. They said all I had to do if I wanted to see my children playing, growing, all I had to do was a little work. A few maintenance checks at first, and then a systems report. And then those videos were my lifeblood. You must see that. They were everything to me. I gave up fighting. I resumed my work. I hated them, but I did what they wanted. I do what they want. To this day, I hate them.
I mean, I know the answer, but I'm gonna ask it anyway.
Well, of course, they never told me. But there was a time when I thought about it a lot. I assumed they just found someone else of a similar build. Mangled up the body and made it look like a gang attack. As long as they smashed the poor guy up enough, my wife wouldn't look twice at the body. I mean, Jessica was always so squeamish. And as for the DNA tests, well, it's the complex. What more do I need to say?
Yeah. So many lives ruined. Tell me, what work do they have you do?
I was one of the original researchers on the Kether program. That meant I have in-depth knowledge of its programming, its logic patterns, its inner workings. Naturally, now my job is to maintain the mainframe on which Kether is stored. That, and to supervise Kether's infusion into the clones created here.
What do you mean Kether's stored here? I thought it leaked to cyberspace.
It did. This is where a backup version was stored on a separate, isolated network. While contained, it's harmless. Someone must make sure that the program doesn't extend its reach, malfunction, erase itself.
Why contain it? You could have helped Kether.
Do you have any idea what could happen if Kether became completely free? Exactly. No one does. That program has the power to turn the world on its head at a whim. Who knows what it would do? Look, I hate the complex, believe me. But that doesn't make me an idiot.
Were you responsible for creating Kether in the first place?
One of many. But just a junior on the team. I had the good fortune to work with some of the greatest minds in the... Never mind. You must understand that Kether was never meant to become self-aware. It was supposed to be a tool, supposed to stay a tool.
But why infuse Kether into clones?
My superiors feed me only with information they want me to know. For that, sometimes I'm glad. All I know is this. They hunt down every clone they create. Armed retrieval units. The subject is brought back here for testing. And then eliminated.
Eliminated? All of them?
Some slip through their fingers. Like you. But very few. Their recovery percentages are horrifyingly high. Look, trust me when I say this. I wish for nothing more than to end the cloning.
Alright, let's say I can help you and you help me. What do you have in mind?
Oh, that's good. Thank you. The clones. Please, I want you to let them be. You see, specific dates for their harvest are decided and logged on the day they're born. But when they came for you, I guess they came for you, they planned that raid years ago. And since your release, they would have kept tabs on you, just enough to know where to find you when your day came. But you had a normal life before, right? Didn't you? Family? Love, maybe? You can even have children, did you know that? All clones can live perfectly normal lives. They are oblivious to where they came from, or to what fate awaits them. I want them to escape that fate, just like you did. Please help me. I've prepared years for this chance.
All of that? That's exactly why I'm on my way to mainframe, to put them out of their misery. Prepared? How?
They are people! They are as human as you! Give them freedom and they'll be more human than me! You can't do that! You can't! Listen to my alternative. I have been working on a program, a modification to the mainframe. It could rewrite all the data compiled about the clones, replace everything with fabricated data. Background, current location, planned harvest date, all changed. I could release them. They will be free to live their lives, free like everyone else.
It's better fate than death, you're right.
What you need to do is this. Go to the mainframe, hack into it, and run my program in one of the core data nodes. The complex will never know what happened. Or at least not till it's too late. And the clones, they can disappear. I'll upload the program to you. If you manage to hack into the mainframe, install it there. Please. This is the right choice. I hope with every atom of my being that you make it.
Okay.
Have you reached the mainframe yet?
Do I listen to Raycast? Or do I listen to Ian? Who is clearly been depraved and working for them, regardless of if it's wanted or not. See, I can't see him there. Oh. So what does this implant even do? A kebab. I hacked that one. You are a bad person. Stimulant dose, stimulant pills, focus, and medkit. Huh. The clones can be controlled. I know that. And there are a lot of them. We'll go down and see what's down here. I think this is just the bottom. Yes, because there's now the up, only the up button. This one's still here, because I didn't get to deal with him. All went to hell, soldiers showed up at the meeting point and I couldn't get away. Everything happened so fast, saw Dr. come and help when they took me. Next thing I know, I wake up in a cell. No way out, there's a man, he mentioned looking forward to working with me, sounded like working on me. Raycast contacted me, unlocked my cell, urged me to escape, apparently he's somewhere here. What was that? I saw myself everywhere. Oh, these are all me's. Okay. Wouldn't tell me more, told me to proceed to the labs and find him. It's not far now. Finally met Raycast. He, she, it. It's one of the first generation experiments conducted here. His body is only an arrangement of cables and tissues. Poor creature. Explain that the clones are created after a woman called Crow, so I'm probably going to look identical to her, or close to it. And I'm one of them. All the clones are infused with Kether and monitored all their lives, which is cut short once the complex are done with them. Us. He told me to reach the mainframe and eliminate all the clones, purge this hellish place, but first I'll have to capture Hammond, the overseer of the facility. It's the only way to stop the research and show the world what's really happening here. I've been a scientist named Ian, in charge of maintaining a copy of Kether. Where'd I go? Infusing it into clones. He asked me to rethink my plan. I shouldn't kill the clones, but rather erase all the data about them so they can live freely without being hunted down by the complex. Uploaded a program I should plant onto the mainframe. Once I hack it, I have to decide whether to do this or follow Raycast's plan. That one's blonde. Am I blonde? That one's got dark hair. Why are some in low juice? That one's not even built yet. Pretty sure that one's a dude. Didn't work. Why didn't it work? Dang it. I hit Alt instead of E. Oh, I can go up here. Not that that was any better. Stop kicking me! Now I get to kick you. Oh, great, another one. Stay. Where'd you come from? completely forget what you were shooting at, dude. More shotgun ammo. Ooh, $120. What's the point in coming down here? Also, what's up here? Oh, I think it's literally just a hiding spot, which honestly isn't that great. Nothing down here. Nothing up here. That was a hiding spot. Oh, Hammond's office.